In this video, you're going to learn how to have body neutrality. This is something that I've had to learn the hard way as a registered dietitian who specializes in food freedom and fitness, because for most of my life, I absolutely hated my body. And like many of us millennials, we have been taught to want to strive for our skinniest selves and for like a string bean body, what we used to see as Victoria's Secret models, and kind of just obsessing over this very thin ideal. The reason why practicing this mentality of body neutrality is so important is because the opposite, right? Like wanting to strive for a certain beauty ideal and a perfect body and a very thin body, that forces us to obsess over our food, obsess over our fitness, and obsess over what we see in the mirror every single day, which ends up taking up like 90% of our brain space. And obviously, when you're thinking about your body and food for 90% of what's going on in here, you lose out on a lot of life and you're not able to be present with your family or your friends or at work, and you're not able to enjoy activities that are actually going to add fulfillment to you. So body neutrality is basically understanding that bodies are going to do body things. Bodies have roles, right? Like I could sit here very uncomfortably and try to talk to you like this and make sure everything is sucked in, but that's not realistic. And sure, some girls look like this in their photos, but we all have different angles where our bodies show natural things like belly rolls and belly fat. And that's okay. Like that is a part of life. And I think body diversity is one of the most beautiful things because beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. So body neutrality basically embraces this mentality of there is no one specific perfect body type. And having this mentality helps you actually build a fit body and a fit lifestyle because you suddenly are focused on self-care, right? Bodies are built from our behaviors, and fueling our bodies and trying to make them stronger is what is going to lead to your healthiest and fittest self. Not trying to focus on being your skinniest, being your most perfect, being all of these things that are like unrealistic and are not possible. So we understand what body neutrality is. We understand why it's important. We understand that body neutrality is the key to being fit for life and having a healthy lifestyle. But how do we start practicing body neutrality? The easiest way to practice body neutrality is to start focusing on what your body can do. So how often do you only look at your body and be like, I only like this part of my body, or I look at my body and I only focus on what it looks like, right? So we're never focused on what our bodies can do. And that automatically puts you in this more neutral mindset of being like, oh, my body actually does a lot of cool shit for me, like every single day. We don't have to ask our bodies to breathe for us. We don't have to ask our bodies to pump blood throughout our veins. We don't have to ask our brain to think. Our body does so much for us. And starting to kind of disconnect, I guess, between like you are yourself, but you are also your body. So I need to care for my body because it does so much for me. Having that kind of mindset helps to practice this. I'll give you an example. When I was first healing my relationship with food and my body image, I was coming out of athletics. And for the first time in my life, I realized my body gave me this opportunity to be an athlete. My body gave me this opportunity to be strong, yet I neglected it for so long and I hated my body for it. And I hated that I had big, strong legs. Yet that was something that is so amazing and that I am now grateful for. So that was an easy thing for me to focus on. Being out of athletics was, okay, I'm going to start thanking my body for being strong, for providing this life for me, for allowing me to use my muscles and to get stronger in the gym. The other thing that you can do to start practicing body neutrality is to start following other people on social media that are similar body types to you and that are different body types than you. And I don't mean people who have your body goals or people that you aspire to look like. I mean people who come in all different shapes and sizes and who look different from you, and people who you typically wouldn't consider as someone who you want to look like. But I say this because being exposed to other influencers and people sharing their craft on social media, talented people on social media, even celebrities, right? Seeing people in all different shapes and sizes and ethnicities and people who look very different from you, but who are happy and successful and talented helps you shift your perspective from, oh, I can only be happy if I look like this very thin ideal and this perfect ideal and this very specific person, to, oh, there are a range of bodies that can have a very full and fulfilling life, and that is what I want. If you've liked these last few minutes with me and you want to see more, I have a free masterclass that I would love for you to join. It's in the link in the description. You can register absolutely for free, and I go over my 3 steps to optimize your metabolism and build a fit body for life.